Howdy y'all, Twitchonium here. Today I'm coming at y'all with a premiere draft for March of the Machine, the Aftermath. It's pretty much just a normal March of the Machine premiere draft, but each pack is going to have one of the new Aftermath cards in there. So take a look and see if we can't play with something fun and new today. Here we are in pack 1, pick 1. We have opened up Thalia and Gitrog Monster as our rare for March of the Machines, and the Aftermath card is Karn here. He's pretty cool for like artifact synergies, but definitely feels like more of a constructed card than for limited here. I have not gotten to play with Thalia and Gitrog Monster, and it seems very strong. It does try to put you into 3 colors, but like this format can for sure support that. Green is one of the best colors for doing that. So I mean, just First Strike Death Touch is just brutal, and then on top of all the other stuff she gives you, like it's just gravy on top. So yeah, I think we'll just snatch that up and we can kind of just pick any of those 3 colors of cards that come around during the draft. What else is there in the pack to keep in mind for the wheel, I guess? Atris, but I guess not if we're taking Thalia. Vanquish the Weak, but that's no way that's going to wheel. Yeah, not a lot of great wheel options, unfortunately. Maybe one of the white cards. So Rocco is the new card from Aftermath here. It's kind of a group huggy type of card. More, again, for, I think, like, Commander than this kind of format, but fun-looking card there. I think Garuda's probably got to be our pick here. I mean, even if we don't companion it, like, it still works in a Thalia deck. There's a bunch of fair stuff in here. Would like Intercessor for this kind of deck, too, because I'm assuming this deck is going to be a more controlling type of style. We might also be supposed to take like Blighted Burgeoning or Pest here, but can't pass up a big old bomb like Garuda. Well, let's see. We've got Niv Mizzet Reborn here. So that's a super fun, spicy card that I am super tempted to try and make happen here. Might be the wrong call. We're probably supposed to take like Vanquish the Weak. But, I mean, we're already trying to do 3 colors. Why not go for the full 5? Garuda already works with Niv Mizzet. We'll take any of the dual color cards pretty highly now. And this just frees the whole draft up for us, because that way we can pretty much just take the best card we see in any pack for, our plan. Alright, let's see. This pack is a spicy one. There's a bunch of great black cards here. Skyline's pretty cool. Grasp is sweet for white. Shadow the Source is great for red. Both of these blue cards from, like, the only card in this pack I wouldn't play is the Analyst, really. I'm probably supposed to take, like, Jungle Hollow here. I think black is going to be our base color, though, so I'm going to go ahead and take a repurposing. It's just such a strong card. Okay, now I will take the Burgeoning. There is a bunch of great uncommons in this pack. All 4 of these would be excellent. Like, these 3 in particular would be just... We could do the Thalia deck plus Phyrexian synergies, maybe. But I really want to try Niv Mizzet out. Wow. So probably supposed to, again, take the land here. I'm hoping we can wheel some. Nobody wanted these, multicolored cards anyways, so hopefully they won't care too highly about the lands. But I'll take another repurposing here and be pretty happy about it. The deck is very expensive so far. 4, 5, and 6 mana plays, so we need to lower the curve a fair amount, but I think we're going to want to try and be black-green maybe as the base of the deck. Like that, but Takedown is sweet removal, but double-pipped cards are going to be hard in this kind of deck. I'm going to take the Pest here, actually. It can kind of fix us a little bit. At least gives us the chance to look at some more cards and grab the land we want out of them. Here, I kind of like the Invasion. It works with Niv Mizzet. It helps us scry towards some of our cards. Helps if it's a land, we can draw it. I like that. So that gives us a Dimir card and a Simic card to potentially hit with Niv Mizzet. Ideally, we get 4 or 5 more 2-colored cards to add to the mix throughout the draft. Interesting. I think I like Vanquish the Weak over the Invasion here. I'm honestly shocked it's here in the pack this late. Another Pest is pretty nice. I wouldn't mind a Berserker, honestly, in this kind of deck, just to sack itself and keep drawing us through the deck, but Pest does the same thing and leaves a more reasonable body. It also has the chance to hit things like the Invasions or any other flip cards we pick up. So far, though, with 2 Pests and a Burgeoning, I guess the Invasion also helps a little bit, too. I mean, we've got a good start to being able to fix our mana here. Really need to hope some of these lands wheel, though. Taking their time, no problem there. Traxa is such a cool looking character. Well, didn't wheel any of the lands. I don't think I really want to run any of these, even in this deck. Maybe a Battle Fan as like a trick. A Thespian I'll definitely run as a 2-drop, though, that's for sure. Mauler might also be a good pickup just to have one of the cyclers, but I want to make sure we still have good early plays for the deck. Oh, well, we picked up a fair amount of good green stuff here at the end. Wow, a last pick takedown? Okay. Alright, time to reevaluate here then. I guess we should stick to green-black and focus on white being the only main splash color that we try to do. Because we could still cut the Niv Mizzet plan out and just stick to 3 colors. So Monastery Mentor is pretty sweet. It's a 3 mana 2/2 with prowess that can spit out more prowess dudes. Very strong. The Aftermath card here is Markov Baron, I believe. Pretty cool vampires card, but not for us, I don't think. The Collective Nightmare would be awesome for us. Another Pest would be awesome. Invasion would be great, but Mentor, if we're already going to do the 3-color thing, like we could still cut the Niv Mizzet and the Invasion and still be on the Thalia plan. And this seems great with that. We've already got a bunch of non-creature things in the deck. And here we've got Jarina as the Aftermath card. Humans. Do we have any humans? We have 2 humans, in fact. I mean, it's not the most exciting card. It's just a 2-mana 2/2, really. I think Elvish Vat Keeper is a lot more spicy. Would also like Cosmic Hunger, but I think Vat Keeper is going to be better. If we cut the Niv and that, then we've got 2, 3, 4, 5 cards that are already making incubator tokens, and this makes 6. So yeah, I think that's fine. Enough to make that synergy work well for us. Ooh, now we get a Deadly Derision. Some really good cards in this pack. Invasion of Dominaria has done good stuff. Spell Spear and Strobe Knight are both excellent uncommons. Finn is a great 2-drop. Skyline's fine. Meeting of Minds. Really good pack here. But we'll pick up the Derision. Well, if we were going to really do 5 colors, we would pick up Omnath. But I think I'm okay to move away from the Niv Mizzet plan now that we've just saw so much good green stuff at the end of that last pack. Here, though, I think I'm going to take the Tracker. It works really well with the Burgeoning, and if we can get more Burgeonings, which I would probably pick up another one for the Thalia Splash, and then Monastery Mentor and all. But just a nice 2-drop that can ramp us into some of these expensive things. Right now we either are taking Finn or Wary Thespian. I think this deck needs the Wary Thespian kind of draw your, card filtering and setting up more than the Finn. But I would like both. Alright, now we could take the Freewheeler for another 4-drop. We could take the Shanna as a 2-drop. Might not be bad. Or we're taking like Mauler or Recycler. Should do Mauler actually, just to make sure we can hit our colors a little better. It's another expensive card though. We really need some 2-drops. I guess this can function kind of as a 2-drop, so yeah, I'm going to take the Mauler. Now we can take a Dina. She's done a fair amount of good stuff for me in this format. Not the most exciting thing, but we have some life gain already in the Skyline at least. If we don't take her, we're taking the Blossoming Sands, because I'm not a huge fan of either of these other cards for us. Yeah, I like Dina, I think. Just get another 2-drop in the deck. No, you know what? She might wheel. I'm going to take the land just to make sure we have better fixing here. Cosmic Rebirth is the Aftermath card. It lets us get stuff back from the grave. That actually looks kind of good. If we wield the Dina, it actually synergizes with her a little bit. I would definitely take another Converter Beast, but that looks like a fun little thing to try out. We haven't gotten any of the new cards yet, so... And here we're going to snatch up the Intercessor. That's a great top-end play as well. I think I'll take Unseal the Necropolis as a card draw spell. Now we did get the Finn back. I would like another Tangled Skyline, honestly, but I would think we need the 2-drops here first. Maybe we play a Gorilla, probably not. Alright, well, I feel like we're in a pretty good spot for pack 3 here. We've got a fair amount of our fixing set already. We've got a ton of good 3-drops. We've got good top end. So really we need to get some more 2-drops. Maybe some more 4 or 5 drops, like one more of each. But we've got so much expensive stuff, that's hard. 2 of these are cyclers though, which is nice. Gives them that flexibility. Alright, we got Grafted Butcher as our rare, which does work with a lot of our Phyrexians we have. It's not the most exciting thing, but it is just a 2-drop, which we are needing. Nahiri's Resolve is the Aftermath card. Cool enchantment for Boros, but pretty far off from what we'd be able to do. If we're still doing the Niv Mizzet plan, we could run Resolve, which would be pretty fun. But here I think I am just going to take the 2-drop. Aetherblade Agent would be another nice 2-drop, but I think I'd still rather have the Butcher. Rankle and Torbrand, huh? That's a fun card as well. Wow, this pack is jammed full. We've got Sanctifier. It's our splash color, though, so I don't know if I want to take a 2-drop of that. Sensor could be alright. I think I'm probably going to take the Agent here. I don't know. Renata's really good, though. And I did say we could use another 4-drop. Another Skyline would be great, too. I would probably play an Ancient even as well. Yeah, I want all these cards. I think I'm going to take the Renata and shore up our middle game here, because I'm hoping we can wheel one of these agents out of the packs. I think we've seen 2 or 3 now. Alright, our new card here is Animist's Might. Costs 2 less if it targets a legendary creature. Okay, well. Green removal, sign me up. There's also Tandem Takedown, which is great. Another Vat Keeper would be pretty sweet too, honestly. Grasp is also good. This isn't instant speed, so... We do have 2, 3, 4 legendary creatures in the deck, though, so... I think we'll go ahead and do this. It could be a 1-mana removal spell a lot of the time for us. Or at least some of the time. Ha! We get a Yargle and Multani we can actually play. I think I kind of want to run it. We really need some of these 2-drops, but this is the first draft of the format. Let's go with the spicy stuff. Ooh, we got a Thalia. I don't know that I want a Thalia, though, actually. She's really nice, but we have a lot of non-creature spells in this deck, I'm pretty sure. 11, yeah. And most of them are ones I'm not going to want to cut because they're removal and interaction. So maybe she still is the play, but she has the splash. Could take the Invasion for another good 5-drop. Yeah, this is a splash anyways. I think if I'm going to take a removal, I'll take the on-color one. Alright, the new card here is Blot Out. Interesting. That seems like another pretty solid removal spell. Nothing else crazy here for us. I mean, there's a Gargantua, which is fine, but we are definitely fine on the top end of this deck already, so just take some more interaction. Now, I guess I'll take the Freewheeler. Yeah, we don't need any of these other ones. Probably not even going to run it. I'll take a Grasp here now, though. The new card that we haven't seen before is Reckless Handling, though. Tutor for an artifact. And then discard at random. It's like the standard red tutor effect. You get to find your thing, but you might have to discard it. Yeah, we'll take the Grasp. Now we'll take a Censor and probably not play it. Oh man, we didn't wheel any of those 2-drops that I was hoping to wheel, so I think I'm going to actually take the Sanctifier over some of these more powerful cards, just because we really have, like I said, we've got the strength in the deck already. We really just need to make sure we can curve out. Well, got another Vat Keeper, which is great. Another Grasp would probably be fine, but I think we're there on our removal, so let's take the Vat Keeper here. Now an Intervention that we might not even play. Another 2-drop is fine, even if it's on our splash color. I mean, it looks like white's no longer necessarily just our splash color. It might just be a full-on 3-color deck. Like, even split. Maybe not even, but... well, it is like just over half the amount. We'll see. Depends on what we cut. But we got some really strong stuff in this draft. The 3 colors might be a little hard, but every time I've tried to run a 3-color deck, getting to the 3 colors hasn't felt like the issue, knock on wood. But drawing too many lands has always felt like the trouble. Well, let's take a peek here and see. Alright, we won't be companioning Garuda, I don't think. Yeah, because like most of our deck is 3 mana here. Alright, so let's take away all of our interaction that's just straight up removal first. Olgrotha is kind of 2. So with Intercessor... I think that's it. Yeah, okay. So these are the ones we'd like to not have to cut if we could. Yeah, we definitely are going to cut some creatures here first, though. So I kind of like all of these. The Gloomflame Mauler is the one I'm the least excited about of our top-end stuff. The Intercessor at least removes something when it comes in. I like having the Skyline. At least it's something to do on 5. And we have a fair amount of Phyrexians that it will impact and give reach to, which can help out a lot with any decks with flyers. Thalia, obviously, we're keeping. I think anything that's a legendary creature we should keep if we're going to keep the Animus Might in the deck. The Freewheeler's definitely cuttable. Cosmic Rebirth is nice, but it might be something we have to cut too. Same with Unseal and Angelic Intervention. Like, these 3 I could see having to go. I'd like to put some of them back in, but we'll see. Gorilla can go. Censor can probably go. Mentor's for sure staying. And I think we need all of our 2-drops. That's still 6 cards to cut, though. Yeesh. Probably needs to be some more creatures, though. Guess we can cut 1 2-drop. Probably the Cavalier. Still leaves us with 6. Maybe we are even supposed to cut the Sanctifier and just go even higher curve and try to win out with our powerful plays and interaction late game. Monastery Mentor makes us want to have as many non-creature spells as possible, so I might even, like, I really kind of want to add back in some of the ones we cut. I guess Yargle and Multani is kind of hard to hit, and it's just a big beater in our deck. It's not like it's, you know, crazy. Alright, let's see what the curve looks like when we add all this stuff back in. Doesn't look terrible. I think we still need to cut some 3s, though. Maybe since we didn't go full 5 colors, we cut a pest. Maybe we even cut both pests, honestly. The Vat Keepers are better. Our white splash is pretty low. Could even cut like a Grasp as our last cut. It's removal, but it's not as impactful removal as like repurposing or derision or things like that. Oh, let's see. This leaves us at 3, right? Yeah, for our white pips. I think that makes me want to go down to 2, since we're not trying to hit anything on turn 2 anymore. That leaves us with 2, 3, 4, 5 ways to get white, which still seems like it, and that's fine. What are we adding? 7 and 7 right now. Probably another green. We have the Renata that needs double green, the Tandem Takedown that needs double green, and those are both earlier than most of our double black cards. We have longer to get towards that. Yeah. I think I like it. We'll get the Thalia. Oh, she's already there as our deck art, and we'll jump right into it. I'll see y'all in the matches. Welcome to round 1, y'all. We are on the draw with... We don't have our green, which is a little bit but we have some early plays, some interaction, and our only green card is a 4-drop, so hopefully we can get there by then. We are also on the draw, so... And we'll start with the Butcher. It's fine, even if we don't get all the crazy extra benefits out of it. Just make sure we hit a 2-drop. And if it dies, we can get it back later on, which is nice. I think we'll start with our plains. No, actually, you know what? We'll start with our swamp. In case we hit a double black card we need to cast earlier. Urn of Godfire to start from the opponent. Well, we did hit a double black card, but we're still pretty far off from that one. Well, now I wish I had a green. I would have much rather played a Thespian on curve here. But that's alright. Opponent's going to make a treasure. Will they get a 2-drop out to follow it up? Well, we are going to start needing some lands here pretty soon. We've got one more play, and then we're starting to hurt. Although our Mentor is a good combo with the Blot Out if they don't remove it here. It's a scary card, though, so if they have removal, I expect them to fire it off. Yep. Understandable. But I think it was still worth it. Ooh, definitely worth it with all the stuff they're discarding here. Oh, really feeling the hurt now. A single green, though, and we get to Thalia, which is pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead and fire this off just to make sure we can keep the pressure on. And the Death Toucher is a bit annoying. Wow. See, like what I said earlier, my issues with the 3-color decks hasn't actually been the colors, it's been just the drawing the lands, either too many or too few. Like, we literally have not drawn a land. Hey, it's the right color as well. I think we're going to start with a Thespian just to bait out any more removal before we drop a Thalia down. Let's drop that. We have removal in the hand. Next turn we might even drop another Thespian if we don't hit more lands. I just really want to make sure we can keep hitting them to get towards our repurposing and stuff. I guess I do need Thalia or Renata down first before we use the Animus Might. Yeah, I think we're still gonna Thespian. There we go. I mean, I think they're pretty toast here. We can Animus Might whatever they play. Ooh, not GG at all. They have had quite the turn here. Alright, we'll go ahead and shoot the Swan. And we'll swing with all of them. They'll be forced to block. We'll lose our Thespian, but we'll get another Surveil from it, which is nice. Or two. I don't think I need a Skyline. 3, 4, 5, 6. That puts us on to repurposing, which I actually kind of like. I guess the tracker would too, but this makes sure we at least have the lands in hand if they do something to the tracker. Yep, they're going to invasion, which is fine. Unless they have another way to instantly flip it, that'd be a bit of a pain. But if not, we're in pretty good shape. Alright, we'll discard these two. And now I won't hesitate to drop down my Thalia. Do they have it? Probably just removal for one thing if they do. Hopefully. If they have a board wipe, the one that does legendary and non-legendary, we're in really bad shape. And that's going to do it. Well, we managed to get there even with that really bad start to our lands. Nice. See y'all in the next one. Welcome to the next round, y'all. We are on the play, and I like this hand, actually. 2-drop, 3-drop gives us all our colors. Working towards a Garuda, some interaction, yeah. The Thespian helps make sure we keep hitting our lands and our draws. We don't have the white, but I really don't want to put a Monastery Mentor in the bin. And we still have land drops we can keep hitting. The Burgeoning will let us get towards casting it, even if we can't hit it on curve. And we'll swing first to see if they want to make the trade. I'd love if they did. And then we'll go ahead and get our Burgeoning down. Make sure we can Mentor next turn. We can actually Mentor and flip this, which will be cool. Billy Rider's no good. Now we might be on Vanquish the Weaking the Billy Rider. Yeah, I think I'm on that plan, and then flip the token here. Swing for 5. Opponent has Lutri, worth keeping in mind. Cool Companion. One of the easier ones to make happen in a limited situation. Norn's Inquisitor, that's a good card. Alright, I think we're going to start with our Butcher. Give this guy Menace. And swing with both. Yep. They are just now reading the Grafted Butcher. We'll Surveil. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, actually, I'll keep a Thespian on top. And we'll get the Mentor out before we play Blot Out next turn. Next turn we'll Blot Out and do the Thespian. Hopefully they'll play something bigger here that we can get more value out of the Blot Out than just a 2-drop. Yeah, Preening Champion will be fine. I mean, they still got a little extra value out of it, but we'll get some good value out of our Mentor as well. I think we'll just swing with the 3/3. And Jen drop the Thespian. Hopefully we can hit one more land for Garuda. I think I like Takedown still, though. It works with the Mentor, and so it'll prowess both of these, and we can remove something, probably Wrath, and then swing with everybody next turn. Wow, okay, they're just going wide. That works too. We still will use this, though. I want to give +1 to this guy and this guy. No. I lied. I want to give it to this one and this one because prowess will bump the rest up. And then we'll get rid of Wrath. And then we'll swing with all the 3 powered people. Even if they trade off with our mentor, we've already got some good value out of it. And this forces their blocks, which means they're going to have to pretty much chump off their whole board. Looks like they're going to try and keep their Transformers alive, which I guess makes sense. I think I'm fine with them keeping the 2/4. No, they can have the 3/3. Our 3 powered stuff trades into that better. And now we just need to surveil into 1 more land. There we go. Now we'll Garuda next turn. Tidal Terror. That was a sweet hit on their side, since we didn't hit one on ours. And they're going to go ahead and call it with that. Awesome. Another fun game from the deck. Here we are in the next one. We are on the play with a pretty nice little start. We've got all our lands. We've got 2-drops. We've got a removal spell. Would love to surveil our way into a Thalia we could play on turn 4. I think we'll definitely drop the Thespian first before the Tracker, though. And we'll get our Swamp down second to make sure we can use the Tracker for our Derision if needed. Opponent starts off with Seed of Hope. I hope they return their Forest to hand. No, they went with that guy. Makes sense. So we need to make sure if we have any enchantments that we keep an eye out for that. We have another 2-drop for next turn. I don't think we need the Butcher, and if we put it in the graveyard, we can get it back later. So it's kind of like drawing it. All right, and we hit our second swamp naturally. We've got a perfect split on our lands, but we're pretty set on lands. We really want to just draw some non-land cards now. Alright, they're going to Vanquish. We get another Surveil. Yeah, we're definitely good on lands. I think we're just going to swing with our 1/1. And we'll just remove whatever they play. I don't even know that I want to play that yet. Just gonna keep holding up the removal. No reason. I could do 3 damage to their face with this, but that feels like a bit of a waste. There's our Thalia. They are very likely to remove her, I believe. Let's play Invasion this time. It's not the biggest bait, but if they don't want us to start getting towards this, then maybe they shoot off some removal on our Tracker. Okay, so if I use this like this, I could potentially flip it this turn. Now they should use the removal if they've got it. And this is a way for us to get another scarier creature that could also potentially bait something out before Thalia. And now we've got Granny Ravi on our side. We no longer have Granny Ravi on our side. But see, now I'm glad we used it. Because I guess, well, I mean, if we had played Thalia before that, then they would have still done it, yeah. Alrighty, let's take a look here. Probably just supposed to play Thalia. Could repurpose this, could blot it out. I think I actually like blot out here. Just to get rid of the flyer. I want to hold Thalia as late as possible, honestly. They still have so many cards in hand, I'm still worried about removal. We no longer need our tracker for mana or anything, so if they want to trade off 1/1s, I'm fine with that. And hopefully they'll play something big here now. Or just another preening champion. Alright. I think I will play Vatkeeper first. We'll see how they react to that. That's a pretty decent card worthy of removal if they have it. Oh, well, I guess they can destroy it anyways, so that's fine. They'll destroy it. Swing for 2. Oh, I should have blocked the 1/1. My brain assumed they were only going to swing with the champion, but lesson learned. I do want to play Thalia and get Rog. They didn't remove our Vatkeeper. Let's just do it. She can block the sailback fine. And now at least any creatures they play, if they don't immediately have removal, will come in tapped. That is one of the crazy things she says, right? Yep. Well, the fact that they didn't immediately remove her is a good sign. That is a nasty card. Ward 2. Thankfully, our Deadly Derision can just eat that one right on up here. Or we can literally spend 1 mana to, or sorry, 3 mana because of the way that this thing works. But then we still get to take that one out. Sack a land, draw a card, hit him for a bunch. We can still repurposing and swing again with Thalia next turn to sack another land. I think if they transform this, it comes in tapped as well, but I'm not 100% on that. I think next turn I'm probably on Butcher / Thespian combo. Well, that's a cool trick. Okay, yeah, I think I'm on Butcher first. Sack the treasure. Gives my dudes, or my guy Menace. We'll ditch, I think, the plains now. Alright, they're going to go for the Menace block. We'll drop another land and a Thespian. Yeah, sure. Another Vat Keeper seems fine. Outside of a board wipe, it's looking pretty good, though. Yep. Awesome. Another good quick round. Well, maybe not quick, but another fun round. See you on the next one. Welcome back. We are on the play this time with it's a weird looking hand, but I think it's going to work for us. We've got the Thespian turn 2 to try and hit the land naturally. If we don't hit the white source, we can Intercessor for it. And I'll probably still hold off on the Intercessor for a while. Yeah, we're keeping that. But next turn now I am tempted to Intercessor to make sure we hit our lands since we're keeping this on top. But we'll swing first and offer the trade. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and fire this off. I'm afraid of a red-white deck with a lot of backup in it that can get out of hand quickly. And this kind of deck probably wants to curve out pretty well. Alright. They won't be able to play their Branch Burner, so that'll get exiled. And they've got a Bond Warden, which hopefully they'll trade off with our Thespian here if we don't draw our land. Alright, so we'll get... No, we gotta do this first. Hit our land. Play our Finn. Now we've got good blocks. We really just need to keep hitting lands, though. Yep, they can swing with that Bond Warden all day. That's fine. Okay, I'm actually alright with them using that on Thespian. Yeah, we need another land more than an Olgrotha. Although a Renata is an okay hit. Probably wishing they had saved this now. I guess it only works on white or blue if they're not just doing 1 damage, though. There's the land. So we can go ahead and Derision the Bond Warden. Oh, I did that wrong. Why did I think it exiled? Merciless Repurposing is the one that exiled. Whoops. At least Finn is still a Death Toucher. Rats. I mean, I guess they can just kill the Renata, though, with the double block. Ouch. Fair enough. I'm going to hold the repurposing until their turn, just in case they want to spend more things on the... Excellent. We will remove this one, and now they don't get any damage on their invasion. And hopefully we'll get a good hit off of Garuda here. Well, nothing from us, but we got a 2/5 Vigilance that can get back Renata. That's pretty cool. Yeah, they can transform it. They can swing it and flip their invasion. That's pretty scary. But we're going to repurposing their invasion card here as soon as they flip it next turn, so that'll be alright. Alright. Ooh, that's a good one. If they swing both at the invasion, I'll let them. Yeah, no blocks. We'll take the 6. This is scary. Thankfully, they're going to... Oh, no. Goodbye, Garuda. Yeah, that was bad for us. I'm just going to hold back, though. We'll trade with their 2 tokens with our 2 tokens, chump block the Billy Rider, and we just need to find an answer for that Sky Flare. And now we're in real bad shape. Oh, that has first strike. Wonderful. So I blocked poorly as well. I forgot about the heal slasher. That's alright. If we draw a land, we'll see what we draw, but we're probably out of this one anyways. Yep, I don't think that would have been enough. As it stands, we can kill off 2 of their things and take 5, go to 1. We block this here. No, wait, we block this here and these 2 here. And we really have the heart of the cards on this one. I don't know what we have in the deck that could save us here. A forest definitely is not it, but really close one. Still another good showing from the deck, just didn't quite work out. See you all in the next round. Welcome back. We're on the draw this time, and I think this is an alright hand. We don't have black, but we do have the burgeoning to get towards it. And Butcher's better later anyways. Maybe by the time we have all the Phyrexian tokens from these, we can drop it. Oh, still no black. Hopefully we can stop drawing lands in general. With burgeoning in 5 lands, we are pretty much set. Opponent so far showing black and green. Alright, well they also do not have a turn 2 play, so not super punished for our slow start here. Although they're holding priority for something. What could be for 2? The green removal spell, the cosmic something or another, the black one that does -2/-2. Alright. So there's our black. Yeah, we'll put that on the green. So both of us playing the slow Phyrexian start here, it looks like. Next turn we can drop the Skyline. We'll be a little behind on board, but we'll be in a good position to drop the Butcher plus flip 2 tokens on the same turn, which will be a good spot. Plus, this will gain us back 5 life and help us stabilize a little bit here. Stem the bleeding from their 2 attacks. So yeah, next turn we can flip both, drop Butcher, hit for 9 maybe? Ooh, okay, well now we just have to blot out Glissa. Because they're already getting a ton of value. Alright, so yeah, we blot out Glissa first. And then I think we're flipping a 5/5. And we're going to just hold back now. Hopefully their Glissa was their big bomb for the deck, and we just exiled her. Next turn we'll play both of these, and then we'll swing with our Phyrexians. Oh, actually, maybe not. No, I think that's still a fine play. They're just going to eat it. That's fine. Oh, no. That was our priority, not theirs. But this way they're either triple blocking the one or double blocking the other. Either way we get to eat some stuff. Oh. Or they did miss blocks. I thought they did. And now we still have a death-touching Finn. Next turn we can Intercessor their biggest token. Ah, okay, so it was Cosmic Hunger they were holding up earlier. Fair enough. We'll block one of these, and then we'll eat the other one next turn with the Intercessor. Oh. Or we'll lose Finn, that's fine. I'm happy to keep on swinging in. Alright, they can get some chump blockers down, that's fine. We've got a lot of removal in this deck, and we've really not hit too much of our stuff, so... hopefully we can top deck something good. Yikes. So, having another one of those games, unfortunately, where the top decks are not on our side. But I think we're good to swing with both of these. Actually, we can swing with all 3. No, we can't. We can swing with the 5 one. Because they're forced to block it. And we can take out 2, yeah. They'll get another 1/1, but I think that's okay. Oh, I forgot about Gift of Completion. Maybe that wasn't okay. Our Deadly Derision would be an amazing top deck. We could both remove something and get back our Butcher by sacrificing the artifact. I think we're swinging with both and seeing what they do here first. Yeah, I'm fine with this. And we'll hold up repurposing for whatever crazy thing they try to drop down. And then we'll have... If they only play 1 creature, then we'll have 5 power on the board to swing immediately back with no blocks. We'll find out what they play. Hopefully just one big thing. Halo Forger, that's a good one. And they can play Cosmic Hunger or Blot Out. Blot Out it is. we'll go ahead and activate this now while we have that spare mana to do it. So just so many lands, unfortunate. But it is what it is. Ooh, 4 cards in hand and they didn't have a creature. Lucky for us there. Wasn't sure we had that one, but good stuff. See y'all in the next round. Welcome back, y'all. We are on the draw. I think this is the first one we're going to have to mulligan just due to the coloration and all. Animus Might is removal, but it's removal that requires a creature, which we might not have. This is better. Ooh. This is tough. I think I get rid of a forest. This is so strong. We're going to rely on a Thespian to carry our draws. Well, Plains is a good start. Burgeoning, another good draw. I'm going to keep that. Let's swing first and hope they trade. Sweet. That's fair. At least we still get the Surveil out of it. And we got the Cryptomancer out of their hand. Better that used now instead of on a repurposing later. Yep, we'll take our land. And we will Burgeoning our forest. And we're just one more land after this one away from being able to cast everything. I'm a little tempted to play the Intercessor as a cycler here, just to guarantee we hit the lands. Ooh, this is a new card. I think this is the one that needs to die. Yeah, it can turn into whatever's on top of their library each turn. I'm gonna go ahead and cycle to make sure we can hit our repurposing next turn. If we hit the land, it'll suck a little bit, but it is what it is. Hey, there we go. Alright, so we can fire this off now. Maybe they'll flip their weird this turn and we can repurpose that next time. Looks like they're stuck on lands, maybe. Yep, they can have their 4. I think I still repurposing. But I'm going to hold up both just to see what they do here. They have Arouse, which they're incentivized to play this turn. Yeah, we're just repurposing now. Okay, so now we can Garuda or flip 2 3/3s and swing. I think we're flipping 2 3/3s and swinging. You know what? Let's flip 1 3/3 and hold up our interaction. They could very well have Afara's Dispersal here up as their 1 or one of the Convoke spells. Yep. But now I think I'm... Well, there's no reason to do it now, post-combat. We can do it on their turn if we want to flip it. Better to hold up the instance. Alright, Preening Champion. Probably worthy of the Vanquish here. They're going to have a ton of Convoke stuff here, which is unfortunate for us, but... You know what, let's Garuda. I don't think we hit anything. That's a pretty big shame. 4 lands for them, 3 lands and a Vat Keeper for us. But they did need lands, so that could be relevant, especially considering that was 2 of their white sources, which maybe those are some of their only white sources if they're splashing white. And we do still have a 6/6, so it's not like it's the end of the world. If they have removal, hopefully it's just bounce. If they have the one that deals 6, they'd probably have to tap out all their creatures to do it too. Yeah, there it is. Fair enough. Alright, well we can flip this now. And go to town. Drop a fin. Nah, we'll just hold up our interaction here. If they want to swing with 3 1/1s, that's perfectly fine with me. Hopefully they discard something spicy. That's a removal, that's pretty spicy. If they want to flip the invasion, I'll let them. I'll just hold up a derision to make sure that I can immediately kill it as soon as it flips. So yeah, we'll go ahead and just swing all. Probably the dispersal now if they have it. Yep. Alright, so we'll play a fin and hold up derision. No reason not to kill one while we can. We'll see what they play. We'll make them block a 3/3. I'm just going to get everything down. We don't need the token, really. If we draw our guy that needs us to sack a creature, we can just sack the 1/1. It looks like that's going to do it. Awesome. Another fun round from this deck. See y'all in the next game. Here we are on the draw. We are doing okay, it looks like here. I mean, as long as we can hit one more green source for the takedown, and really just any source for these Vat Keepers, Thespian can help us draw into it. If we get a white, we are really feeling good. Alright, come on, planes. Look at that. Now we get to turn 2 Thespian, turn 3 Vat Keeper, turn 4 Thalia. I guess we could technically turn 3 Takedown if we need to here, depending on what they do. I'm happy to trade a Thespian into a Timuret, though, if they want to do that. So I'm going to swing first. If they don't block, I'll probably take down Timuret. But I'm fine trading off here if they do. Sweet. Yeah, I think we'll keep a repurposing on top for now and drop us a Vat Keeper. If they have removal, they are very likely to use it on the Vat Keeper before Thalia. Ooh, well there goes our repurposing, but they lost a removal spell too. They do get back Timurit, but we can remove him now if they decide to play him. Yeah, I'm actually going to keep Thalia and my White Splash in my back pocket for the moment. Well, we swing first. And I think let's just get more Vat Keepers down. Because if we can get 4 Phyrexians on board before we drop the Butcher, that'd be pretty sweet. And the Vat Keeper threatens to trade into Renata, which they probably don't want to do. We do need to get rid of her before they get too many creatures in, so like they can get Timurit and hopefully not another one in this turn. Or just one other one if they don't play Timurit. It looks like they're going to get 2 ETBs from Renata. Ah, we're not. Okay, well now we are going to give away our splash, but I'm going to go ahead and do Renata. You know what, let's just hit him for 10. Unless they have removal for him. Like, sure, they can do the Timurit thing if they want. How many creatures? 1, right? Yeah. But our deck's not looking to interact with our graveyard anyways, so... That's a big one. I think we're just going to swing out, though, even if we trade off. They're going to go really low to 1. Yeah. So, yeah, they have to drop 2 creatures or it's just GG. Butcher doing a ton of work this game with the 2 Vat Keepers. That was pretty sweet. Invasion's not going to do it. They could flip it, I suppose, but yeah, not quite going to be enough. Awesome. See y'all in the last one. Welcome back to what hopefully is going to be our last round. We are on 6-1, I believe. Yeah, maybe 6-2. But we've got a great looking hand here. All 3 colors. 2-drop, 3-drop Garuda. Removal. Yeah, I'm liking it. We even hit our double black because that's what most of our stuff cares about. We can Thespian away anything we don't like. And I'm happy to trade off against theirs. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep this 1. If they play a knight, I won't chump with the Thespian because this thing will get first strike, but otherwise I probably will. Yep, that's fine. They can get their 3 in. I'll offer the trade with the Order of the Mirror. And then we'll drop a Vat Keeper. If they spend the whole turn flipping the order, I'm pretty happy about that. Then I'll trade with the Cavalier. 2 knights, that's a little worse for us, but that's alright. We'll eat the 3 again. Alright, I think we are supposed to might here. It might be supposed to be on this one, but this thing getting first strike feels like the harder thing for us to get around. If they have a Convoke spell here, it's bad news. I should have targeted our Thespian instead of our Vat Keeper. Ooh, thankfully it worked out okay. And we'll just hold back for now. I think our deck can probably play the long game pretty well here. And again, if they want to flip their Order of the Mirror to get a profitable attacker, that's okay. This is fine. We'll chump one, trade with the other, get our Surveil, hopefully ditch any lands if there's a land on top. Ooh, Renata we'll keep, though. And then next turn we can Gyruda, and both Gyruda and anything that comes into battle with it will get the Renata counter. Because this is just ETB, right? Yep. Most of the white and blue removal doesn't shut off triggered abilities, thankfully, so yeah, we'll eat this 3. And then slam him down. Them down? I'm not sure what gender Garuda would be. Well, didn't get anything crazy from it, but that's alright. Still get a 7/7. Oh, they're going to get to lock down our Garuda. That's a shame. We'll eat 3, 4, 5. Rough. Okay, well, we can take down this one. Hopefully. Okay. And we'll hold Renata back, I suppose. Not a great spot for us here. 2 more 2/2s, okay. And then some refill for their hand. What would I like to see on our side? Thalia would be great, of course. The 6 mana removal. This is fine removal too. If they can protect them, we are dead. Let's just swing with Renata. Not the best thing to repurpose on a 2/2, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Yikes, okay. Let's hope they don't have haste. Yeah, looks like we're gonna make it there. That was a really close round. Used our life total as a resource, going all the way down to 2. Fired off our strong removal on some really weak creatures, but turned out to be exactly what we needed. So let's take one last look at this deck that managed to go all the way. First draft of Aftermath going 7 wins. That's pretty fun. But we got to use, we first picked a Thalia and Gitrog monster. Decided we were going to try to do 5 colors. Picked up some crazy stuff. But in the end, we ended up getting so much good black and green stuff that we didn't have to. Let's take a look. Grafted Butcher did a bunch of work this draft. As always, the Thespian's just such a clutch. Getting to Surveil twice from a 2-drop that has 3 power. Just so many good things about the Thespian. We didn't get to play Mentor that many times, but when we did, it was pretty impactful. Blot Out was a cool new removal spell. Same with Animus Smite. Both of those were pretty fun. What else? What else? Yeah, and then Garuda. Even when it doesn't hit anything, it's still a 6/6, so. Fun deck, though. Got to play 3 colors, went all the way, first draft of Aftermath. I appreciate y'all coming along on this ride with me here, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Take care, everybody.